What's up, guys? Nick Opinion here, and isn't it funny what we choose to ignore? So there's some bullshit coming out with Twitter and Facebook. Oh, go figure. I personally hate Twitter and Facebook. Facebook is it just alienates you and shadow bans you whenever you post stuff, and just Facebook's just really boring. It's mainly made for old people to connect, to reconnect, and to share pictures. It's really shitty. But Twitter is the one that bothers me because I like Twitter. Twitter, you used to have freedom of speech and say whatever you want, and you can get news from it, and also the free cam girls on it. Now, come on now. But I got banned from Twitter recently and had to get a VPN to get back on Twitter because they're really strict when they ban you. They like shadow ban your VPN, and they'll delete your other account, so you had to get a VPN. And so I got back on Twitter, and that just goes to show how fucking stupid they are. That they literally banned me, just some politic guy, and I don't even say anything bad, and they literally banned me. So I got back on Twitter, and just yesterday, the New York Times posted a story about Hunter Biden getting tons of money through Ukraine monthly, and it's one of the biggest political scandals out there, and New York Times and Facebook are specifically blocking it. You could not, even right now, post those links in your Twitter. If you hit send, it will say no, you can't do it. Facebook also blocked all these links, and when you click them, it says it's fake news. The same with Twitter. Like, if you click it, it won't let you take it to it. And then today, something leaked out about them also getting millions of dollars. More emails leaked out today, and again, Twitter and Facebook are blocking it. I know what their ideas are. Their ideas are this: if we can just block it for less than 3 more weeks until the end of the election, maybe Joe Biden can win and no one will see all this stuff. But in reality, if he somehow won, all this stuff that leaked, wouldn't it come back and he'd get impeached? Because they had a fake impeachment for Donald Trump because he was making phone calls to Ukraine trying to figure this out. And they impeached him for trying to figure this out. So he figures it out that Joe Biden was behind it. We got all this stuff leaking now, and it shows that Joe Biden is corrupt as hell and he should never be president. And that's why they impeached him. So obviously they'd impeach Joe right away for this and put Kamala Harris in, which is why they're doing this. They want Kamala Harris in. They don't want Joe Biden. He's a puppet. I mean, if anything, they'll walk right up to him and shoot him on election day and then just put her in on election day if they somehow win. He can't win. I don't care what the polls say. They're lying just like they did last year. Trump got this, probably in a blowout. But it just shows this is proof. This is proof. Joe Biden is the corruptest motherfucker ever. We all know Facebook and Twitter is left-wing. Everyone knows this. They're left-wing dicks. If you post anything about Twitter or any hate to a left-wing person, you get banned. We know this. They're now purposely hiding information from this election. That's against the law. They're literally breaking the law when they do this. And I think they should be held accountable for it. I think that when Trump wins, there should be a huge lawsuit in this, and Twitter and Facebook have to change their policies. They are literally blocking freedom of speech. I mean, do you know Times Magazine, the people that posted this, they're one of the biggest news sources out there. Like, you can't just block them and get away with it, Twitter, and you won't. So yeah, I hate Twitter. I think a lot of people hate Twitter. I'm only on there for news and the free porn, but Twitter sucks. It really does. And I don't think it's going to stop. Like, this story is going to come out, and even more stuff is going to come out, and all this is going to find out. The only thing that pisses me off, though, is there's 3 weeks to the election. Early voting has just started in North Carolina and Georgia. Next week it's in Florida when I'll vote. And millions of people have already voted. So even if they see this stuff and want to change their mind, they can't. All this stuff came super late. Now they're talking about Kamala Harris has to cancel some stuff because some people in her press party got the corona. This is the strangest year ever. Corruption left and right. People hiding it on Twitter, obviously so bluntly hiding this stuff. It's ridiculous how bad this is. We all know Biden is a lying pedophile who his family is just stealing millions and millions of dollars. We all know this. Yet somehow he's trying to fight the president to be president of the United States. How did this old senile guy get in this position? It blows my mind how people just set him up so he can die and Kamala Harris can become the president. God, I swear there's 2 alternate realities. One, Trump wins, one they win. And they're both so different and strange. And I really hope I get stuck in the reality where Trump wins. But yeah, this is just a rant about how Twitter and Facebook are just left-wing dicks. I've always hated them, but there's always reasons to stay on them. But I'm really ready for what's next. You know, MySpace died out, right? And we all went to Facebook. What's the next big thing that we're going to move to so we can make Twitter and Facebook become the new MySpace? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. If you like politic videos like this, like and subscribe on the only channel where dust can fly, and we'll talk to you guys on the flip side. Peace.